Our relationship is strange. I mean, is not very much of hug or kisses.
I want to take you back to when you were a kid and when you were growing up, but I'd like to start by talking about your parents. What do you think you learned from your mom?
For me, I am a special mix between my father and my mother because are very different person. My father is more crazy, open, like this. My mother is more close, more quiet. But she have a great passion for the sports. She understands that a sport is very important for growing up in a good way, because give to you a lot of good things that helps you in a normal life also. And is also she like a lot motorcycle racing because she growing up with my father, you know. So she pushed me a lot to race.
What do you think you learned from your dad?
Graziano gave me the passion for races and helped me a lot for my career. And also Graziano is work hard, but is never serious. He's always funny.
When you were 14, your mom and dad separated.
For me, before. I was 10 or 11.
Okay.
Yes, I think.
How do you think that impacted you, looking back now?
It was better like this because they always fight, you know. So when you are a child and you have 10 years old and you see your parents always fight, is not good. It's a good atmosphere, you know. When they separate, for me, it was better for my life. Because first of all, my father was give me more pressure. Also with the school, you have to study, you have to take these votes. If not, you have to stay at home, like this.
Yeah.
My mother was more open. She trusts more in me. So when they separate, I go with my mother. So for me, my life became more easy.
And she moved out of Tavolia to a nearby town.
Yes, before we live in Tavuglia, and after my mother moved to Montecchio, that is a place like 5 kilometers. And it was a bit difficult at the beginning because I have to change the school, and I was not in the school with my good friend.
I understand your dad was very strict, that
Yes.
the two of you would argue a lot. How so?
Now, you know, you have a moment, a part of the life where the relationship with your parents, with your father, is always difficult, you know. But now we are okay.
Right.
Yes. When I become more old, like 20 years old, we have a good relationship. Yes. You understand more your father, no, because you become more old. You know, at the beginning, when you are very young. In general, you don't want any restriction from your parents.
Right.
You want to be free and go around, don't study. So the parents there, they have to put you under pressure for try to follow a good way.
And how true is it that I was amazed when I read this, that the two of you just started saying, I love you to one another?
Yes, first of all, I don't call him mom and dad, but I call him Graziano and Stefania.
And why? I found that interesting.
I don't know why. Because our relationship is strange. I mean, is not very much of hug or kisses like this. We stay always. Is a part of our character. They have me when they are very young. Very, very young, because Graziano have 25 years, I think. And my mother is more young, so 22. So when I arrive, they are very, very young. So I feel them like more like friends.
Tell about the crash that your dad had that caused him to stop racing.
Yes, he raced in one race in the Italian Championship, and he had a big crash with the slow rider, with the lapped rider. In a fast corner for overtake, they touch, and it was a very bad crash, and he was very, very close to death. He stayed in coma like for 4 or 5 days. So when he come back, he don't see from one eye, and I remember him. I stayed with him at the beginning in the hospital, and he have one eye like this, like the pirates, you know. Now he's okay. So okay. Like before.
How did that crash, you think, impact your mom's interest in you getting into racing?
Yeah, my mom at the beginning was scary because Graziano have a lot of crashes, so not easy to a difficult career. So my mom was a bit scary.
What sacrifices do you think your parents had to make so you could pursue racing?
Graziano helped me very much at the beginning of my career, and because I was the son of Graziano. Graziano was famous because he raced in 500, so he was a famous rider, also for his style. So he helped me very much. And
racing isn't cheap, though, either.
Yeah, they spend money. So I don't know if without Graziano I become a MotoGP rider.